Hello everybody, welcome to your daily pop of positivity. We're using the beautiful folk oracle again. It's so dreamy and sweet. And we're going to begin with 27, which is messages. This is synchronicities, memory, mind, healing. This is a gentle reminder that when we even pay the slightest present moment awareness, attention to what is going on around us, some really amazing things come in. I love that this beautiful crow is holding this gorgeous little necklace. It's like a talisman, just a way to remind us that, there's special beauty, magic, and blueprints all around us. And when we just choose to plug in and pay attention and really look, we'll see it. And it's interesting that there's cats and birds in this, because these are some of my favorite species. I always feel like they're great harbingers of messengers, but they also let us slow down and pay attention. Like the cutest thing happened this morning. I woke up and Ian opened the door and two of the cats came in, and I was semi-asleep and I was just kind of like in a tired state, and I was like, why does my chest feel like somebody put a bag of crystals on it? I looked up and I had two cats just sitting on my chest staring at me. It was so ridiculous. I was like, well, good morning, y'all. Would you like to just say hello? So it was just so cute. So I started to pet them, started to wake up. But what a nice way to wake up, right? And I feel like that's the same thing. I like to look out my back window and put a scoop of birdseed food, whatever, out there, and they all come. The coolest time is right when the sun is rising or setting, because they create shadows all over the back windows where they swoop in and get their food, and it's really beautiful. So again, this helps us as well. If we go back and we think of some of our happiest, most high vibrational moments, our focus is then on all the good things, all the beauty in the world, all the magic, all the people we love, all the places we've seen. And it kind of revs us up to have similar experiences and gets us excited, knowing that the fact that we generated those feelings once, that it's always possible. We can go back to that same beach, that same park, have lunch with that same friend, whatever it is. And it's very healing to really recapture those moments. And I feel like in any divination process, tarot cards, oracle cards, pendulums, crystal work, all of these things is very helpful and encompass a lot of this beautiful kind of ritual work and divination as we move on to 28, which is knowing. And I have this lovely, infallible feeling every day that, I am going to enjoy wonderful messages that come in through the day, especially if I go out in nature. I use my tarot cards, and luckily, since that's part of my vocation, I do that daily. And I get other insights while I'm also doing that are peaceful. Take a deep breath, relax your neck and shoulder muscles, breathe, breathe, breathe. And I'll hear little things while I'm doing reads for others. And sometimes, if I'm getting a little distracted, I will literally put on one of my daily pops in my own voice. The cadence of it and the messages that I'm channeling return me to that time and place, and I feel calm, because I always feel my best when I'm doing readings and using beautiful cards and artwork and receiving these messages. But also, I love that conversely, the energy that comes in for us can be so rejuvenating, because first of all, it brings us to a more peaceful place. It brings us to a more even plane. And using any divination tools, we're really asking for things that are really important, messages that are meant to be received. And for most instances, I'm finding it's great for my mental health, because it instills me with a sense of balance and calm to proceed, logically, and things become much more effortless when I use divination, because it's not clouded by ego and too much logic. Intuition says the best course is a straight line, honestly, ethically, and feel your way through it. And also, it reminds us that we do have free will every single day. We can be as happy as we want. We can be as miserable as we want. We are what we think we are. So why aren't we thinking that we're filled with vitality and love and resources and prosperity? That is the goal that we're reaching for. And knowing that all these things are always available to us are extraordinarily helpful for our mental state, for our spiritual state, and our physical state. Like, I have a few errands to run, and it's how I view these things, how my perception is on these. Am I able to do this with ease? Is it quite simple? Is it going to be a joyous undertaking? And I always answer yes, 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 and then I proceed with my day with that mindset. And it ends up being pretty freaking chill. And I like that kind of day. I don't pressurize myself, and it's my hopes that all of you guys can do that and say, I don't like to use the words like deadlines or anything like that. I just say finish line. Everything, we're always progressing every day, aren't we, to do something a little bit better, even if it's by time. I read this thing this morning and I love this. It says, spirituality, even when taken in little inches, is really profound and really, life affirming, because we're reminding ourselves of all the golden threads that attach us all to all the magic that's out there and that exists for us, and we can tap into it at any time. Slow down, visualize what you want, experience it in your mind's eye, and then it changes like your literal frequency of knowing that that is attainable. Of course that's attainable, and then we go out, and it's really wonderful to connect through divination with that. Look for the synchronicities, feel the healing that's taking place, look at the animals, I like to sometimes just stare at building structures too. I'm obsessed with doors, and I don't know what it is. Always, I just feel like walking through that, like what is on the other side. I used to get so stoked about those weird games with door number 1 and door number 2. I love that. I love the unknown. I'm fascinated, what is over there? And I think that's a lot of Sagittarian energy, and the philosopher, what the hell am I going to find there? What is going on? Going anywhere, I want to know the minutia of everything. We go to a new hotel room. We went to Cape Cod, just checking out everything in every aspect. Just so wonderful cultures, places, and gaining insights and taking the best of places back with you, right? I think I took half of the beach. There was this one beach in Provincetown where the waves were so radical that they really polished the stones, so they almost looked like, smooth river stones, but they were dark green. They looked awesome, and I must have got sheer tonnage of that back in my baggage, because I remember when I was unpacking, I was like, woo! But again, it takes the energy of the place, and that's sort of the knowing card too. Each place, person, and thing carries an energy. So this also lets me know to cleanse items, and that's a good indicator too. Sage some areas, bring energy back to it, move items around, really view them with a new keen eye. Is that of import? Does that help me to some degree, or is it just taking up space? So that's a nice way too, is kind of redefine what gives you energy in your living space, and changing things up with that as well. So you guys, that is your daily pop love and light. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. I hope you guys have the best day.